Beginning with Almighty's name, who's the most beneficent and the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum viewers, hope you are doing well. From the platform of English Buffet.5, I am going to convey to you another important series of English language which contains correcting the common errors, right? So these corrections of errors will definitely help you a lot to be very much able, proficient, you can say, in the usage of English language, right? So this is going to be your lesson number 2. And yes, we are going to deal with preposition today. You know, viewers, if we are using preposition incorrectly, तो हमारा जो sentence है, that will sound like this, which is in front of you. Going with the car means going side by side the car or hand in hand with the car, which is completely impossible. Which one is the right? I go by car, right? So unknowingly we make several mistakes inside our sentences, and we are completely unaware of the usage of wrong errors, whereas others may notice these things, right? So in order to avoid such, you can say, bad situations, we should work over our errors in English language. So like the previous one, again today we will be discussing the errors in preposition. So let's begin. By the end of today's lesson, viewers, you are going to be able to use punctuation correctly, right? एक और टिप मैं यहाँ पे व्यूअर्स आपको देती चलूँ कि whenever you try to learn something, try to use those things inside the sentences. If we are dealing with prepositions especially, तो preposition का इस्तेमाल हमेशा से sentences में देखिएगा, right? जितने ज़्यादा वर्ड्स के साथ आप फेमिलियर होंगे कि किन एडजेक्टिव्स के साथ कौन सी preposition आएगी और इसका सेंटेंस में इस्तेमाल कैसा है, और इसी तरह से किन वर्ब्स के साथ कौन सा पेयर बनेगा preposition का, तो द मोर यू विल बी रीडिंग द sentences and using them in sentences, the better it will become for you to understand, right? So let's begin. The very first is, this is the key of my room. It is wrong. We should say this is the key to my room, right? And looking at the mirror is wrong. We should say looking in the mirror. Let's begin from page 10. No, it should be let's begin at or on page 10. And meeting with someone is completely wrong. I met your friend only. This is a right sentence. In the same way, the last is insisted to. It is wrong. Insist के साथ हमेशा on का पेयर correct बनता है. Next one is accuse for. किसी को इल्ज़ाम किसी पे लगाना. Accuse for is wrong, viewers. We should say accuse of stealing, right? इसी तरह से instead of saying afraid from, जो कि बहुत से students ये mistake करते हैं, we should say afraid of. Complain for. NA, complain for the weather. It is wrong. NA, complain about the weather, right, viewers? Failed from maths नहीं होता, failed in, right? And she is not interested for her work. It is something which is incorrect. She is not interested in her work. Hope you got it. Next, congratulating someone for success is wrong. It is rather on success. Congratulate on, right? I can't agree to you. Agreeing with some person should be agree with you. Persons के साथ agree करना है तो you should use with. अगर ideas के साथ agree करना है, suggestions के साथ, proposals के साथ, advices के साथ, तो we should go for to, right? I agree with your proposal is wrong. I agree to your proposal. So ये difference आप जहन में रखिएगा. This is also confusing. You will have to answer for your employer. You will be answerable to your employer. You must attend at the book. No, you must attend to the book. Attending to is something, right? He is my authority on my saying so. He is my authority for my saying so. इसी तरह से viewers कुछ ऐसे वर्ड्स हैं, we can say verbs हैं, जो कि अपने बाद preposition का इस्तेमाल नहीं रखते क्योंकि उनके अंदर ही preposition का मीनिंग पाया जाता है। जैसे कि regret, regret for is something wrong, he regretted his mistake, this is right। इसी तरह से await for is wrong, awaiting his friend is right। अगर wait हो तो फिर आप for यूज़ कर सकते हैं, अगर await है तो just use it simply। एंड लास्ट वन इज़ अगेन अफ्रेड विच शुड बी अफ्रेड ऑफ। अब यहाँ पे कुछ वर्ब की एरर्स भी हो सकती हैं व्यूअर्स, इनको गौर से देख लीजिएगा। दिस इज़ फॉर योर बेटरमेंट। एवरी मैन मस्ट डू देयर ड्यूटी। जब हम एवरी मैन कह रहे हैं हु रिप्रेजेंट्स द होल ह्यूमैनिटी, बट इफ़ वी ऑब्जर्व हिम माइन्यूटली ही स्टैंड्स अलोन। सो इस वजह से यहाँ पे हमें एवरी मैन के अकॉर्डिंग हिज यूज़ करने, because he is singular। She is more intelligent than me, me is something wrong, we should say than I। He did it out of their envy, he did it out of envy for them। इस सेंटेंस का स्ट्रक्चर ही कुछ डिस्टर्ब है, इसको आपको इस अंदाज में लिखना चाहिए। This lesson is easier from that, no, than that, because viewers, easier is something adjective and it is the comparative adjective, and we should use than with the comparative adjective, right? It's you who is to be punished, no, you के लिए अगर यूज़ करना है तो we should use the helping verb are, not is। His friends sided with him, and he is rather very clever। rather को skip कर देना चाहिए, he is very clever। नेक्स्ट वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, कुछ बच्चे कुछ स्टूडेंट्स यहाँ पे एरर करते हैं कि वेन एवर दे यूज़ द वर्ड एंटर दे ट्राई टू यूज़ इन विद दिस वर्ड विच इज़ समथिंग अ रॉन्ग पेयर। इंस्टेड ऑफ सेइंग दिस वी शुड से शी एंटर्ड द रूम। शी वेंट द क्लास, शी वेंट टू द क्लास। आई विल लीव फ्रॉम द क्लब, आई विल लीव द क्लब। ज़रूरी नहीं है व्यूअर्स के हर वर्ब के साथ हमने प्रेपोजिशन यूज़ करनी है। कुछ वर्ड्स अपने अंदर इन प्रेपोजिशंस का मीनिंग ऑलरेडी रखते हैं, इस वजह से आपको उन वर्ड्स को मेमोराइज़ करना है और उनको भूलना नहीं है। दे रिटर्न देयर कंट्री, तो यहाँ पे हमें टू भी यूज़ करना चाहिए, राइट? So I hope viewers you got this lesson, and definitely you will practice also, because just listening and watching the video will not help you unless you practice, okay? So keep practicing. I hope you will enjoy this lesson and remove your errors and will become better than before, right? Thanks for your attention. If you want more videos, try to subscribe the channel, like these videos, share them with others for their betterment also. Till the very next lesson, take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.